Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. Today we're looking at Captain America, the Korvac Saga. This is issue 4, so yes, there will be spoilers if those of you who care. This came out in 2011, and I've had it sitting around, I think, since it came out. I just bought the first 3 issues and then sat down and read it. Now, Marvel at the time was doing these funny little miniseries that were not set in the Marvel continuity. They were confusing because they weren't labeled as like another continuity. I think Marvel was trying to do the right thing, making these like cool little fun classic characters, stories, whatever have you, without that were easily accessible to the casual reader without having to rely on 70 years of continuity. However, they should have made it clear. So I was confused when I read the first issue to the point where I was annoyed. Once I figured it all out, I really did find the story charming and I liked it. Okay, so there you go. Full disclosure, I mean, I don't showcase comics that I don't like. So we all know that. So look at this. We got Captain America fighting Galactus over here. So how do we know it's set in its own continuity? Well, Captain America, the Korvac Saga already happened in 1975. I think it was like Avengers 156 or 166 or something like that, around there. And so that already happened. So this, Captain America doesn't know who Korvac is. He doesn't know who the Guardians of the Galaxy are. And if he knows who Galactus is, if he doesn't know who Galactus is, he doesn't say anything about it. So it's as if he's meeting Galactus for the first time. So, yeah, it's its own little continuity. So let's open up the book. We got this Marvel Cap Count ad. We got, they're doing a wonderful job of bringing us back up. So I will tell you what's going on. Korvac is disguised as a normal human. He's powering up like, lame old superhero like the living laser and things like that and making him and causing him just to run around and cause damage and basically laughing at. So he's being like a trickster. Captain America finds out the Guardians of the Galaxy show up in the past and say that he's a criminal from their time, going to the past, causing problems. So they want to bring him to the future and arrest him. And they create like a time loop to go back to the future. Captain America gets sucked in, but the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy is stuck in the past. So right now, it's Fire-Lord, Nikki, and Captain America versus Korvac. Now, what did Korvac do? He went to Galactus's world ship and downloaded power, and now he's like Kirby Crackle Man, and it's awesome. So here's the cast of characters. I mean, the cast of creators. Ben McCool, whom I unfortunately don't know too well. If anybody knows anything about Ben McCool, leave it in the comments. But Craig Rousseau, I was really taken by his work when I saw it in the DC comic Son of Vulcan miniseries, which passed the torch on to another character. And it really did I love that series. And DC they changed continuity with the weather. So who knows, is that valid? I don't know. It's too confusing. And that's one of the reasons why comic books are floundering. So let's look at this, just the edition, May 2011. Okay, so where are they? They're on Galactus's home world ship that's so big that planets orbit his spaceship. I like one of the things that they said. Fire-Lord said that people know more about the known universe than they know about the contents of inside Galactus' ship. And that came from Fire-Lord, former herald of Galactus. So I love little charming things like that. So they're fighting. And what are they? They decided that they need to get the ultimate nullifier as the only way to defeat Korvac. So Captain America is fighting Korvac. Korvac is really toying with him. He can kill him at any time he wants. So, I love this. You throw the shield, Nikki throws the shield back him, and they're like, impress him. And boom, he goes to blow up the shield, and he can't. And I love that. That's what made me put my that tweet yesterday that nothing, not even Galactus, could destroy Captain America's shield. It came from this, me thinking about that. That's Captain America's shield is supposed to be indestructible. Therefore, it is indestructible. Therefore, nothing can beat it. That's its defining trait. And the least defining traits you have in comic books, in my way of thinking, if you're the specialist, you're the best. Captain America's shield is, by definition, unbreakable. So therefore, nothing could break it. That's my logical stance. I'm standing with it. Anyway, so now they're fighting. Captain America, Nikki was the distraction. Captain America finds the ultimate nullifier. Okay? And I'm going to call poo-poo on one thing later, and you'll see. But Captain America is standing in awe of it, And there is Galactus guarding the ultimate nullifier. The one weapon that could defeat him, of course, he is going to be, sensors or whatever that summon him right away. So I love this. Captain America is trying to reason with Galactus. I need this. I have noble purposes. You know, we can't defeat. Captain America's like, no. Galactus says, others have attempted to embrace the ultimate nullifier's properties. All have failed. Now you too will suffer the same fate. Banishment to the abyss. So he throws Captain America into this bottomless pit. Captain America climbs out, and he still wants to fight it. Galactus is amused. Your dilemma is not my concern. Because billions will die, you know, Korvac will destroy the Earth, blah, blah, blah. And for fear itself, a totally unnecessary series. And Galactus is impressed. So be it. You get the Galactus is a scientist now. He goes, I want to see what happens with somebody with your moral convictions and ultimate resolution gets the ultimate nullifier. Because there's no power to be gained without an equal price. Use this wisely. I love that. Galactus is now earning... Captain America is now earning the respect of Galactus. I love this, the way Thor was drawn back then. That was so cool. So Korvac is coming in. Korvac wants to absorb the power of this hyper sun that is in the heart of Galactus' ship. And they show up. Now here's the poo-poo that I'm calling. Galactus, Captain America is holding the ultimate nullifier wrong. Okay? The ultimate nullifier, I 3D printed one. Okay? This is the switch. Jack Kirby and Stan Lee had it held like this, and you flip the switch like that. This portion broke off. I have to glue it. So Captain America's holding it wrong. I'm a crazy person. What do you want me to say? So he's holding it, and he's giving him it. She's like, don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. You know, use it now. Use it now. You know, and then Korvac gets, you know, he goes, too late, Captain. Your moment of foolish mercy will cost you dearly. This is a great drawing of Hercules. And Korvac now takes the ultimate nullifier. He goes, oh, say goodbye, everybody. I'm going to use it. He turns it on, because what happens? The ultimate nullifier destroys Korvac. Boom! So Captain America is like, you planned that. Captain America he's just like, I don't know if I could wield this power. He goaded Korvac into using it, knowing it would destroy Korvac. He wouldn't be able to have the mental fortitude and resolution to withstand the power. And Galactus says, well done. Because you faced the power of the ultimate power and did not give in to the corruption. In all my eons of life, it is a rare sight indeed. He goes, you were responsible for saving my world ship, human. It is within my power to return you to your own time, and I will consider your debt repaid. However, cosmic awareness indicates that you are from two eras. Choose. So he's giving him a chance to go back to World War I, or World War II, excuse me, or you know, the current nebulous time of the Avengers. Captain America says, we were in the middle of a fight with supervillains. I can't abandon my comrades because he's Captain America. He does the right thing. He goes back and helps his team fight these guys who lose all the extra power that Korvac gave them, and they beat him up. And, you know, now the Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, the ones that were stranded. This panel is the only panel that I guess the guy ran out of steam over here. I don't know, that panel. And then, you know, they're shaking hands, they're saying goodbye, and Captain America is the ultimate good guy. And I loved it. I loved it. There was a silly little out-of-continuity tale that, again, at first it drove me crazy because I hate when they have out-of-continuity stuff. But I love the respect to Captain America. And I love this respect that Mr. McCool gave to Captain America. And I love just the way he was treated. You know, Captain America is supposed to be the, you know, the ultimate Boy Scout. He's the ultimate good guy. He knows what's right. He knows what's wrong. You know, he represents the zeitgeist of the American people, not the government of America. That's a different thing. That's when John Walker becomes Captain America. And you know, we need to remember that. He is the, you know, the innate ideals of Captain America, where John Walker is the, you know, the realistic government of America. You know, I would love to write that story, but I digress. So, and then Captain America was given a choice. He could go back in World War II and, you know, and and not relive it, but finish what he started. But he needs to go to where, in the middle of a fight, he can't abandon his comrades. You know, I just love it. He's ultimately the good guy. You know, and then even Galactus saw it. It's a good story. I like good guys. I like a guy to root for. They did a good job. You know, well done. Well done. So there you go. That's today's video. Thanks a lot. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Bye-bye.